this hall. Ms. White, just to let you know, we're gonna call Ms. LeBlanc's matter first, because she was the first one to appear in person.
Okay.
Ms. LeBlanc, if
She
you'd
can.
like to have a seat right next to Ms. White. All rise. 14B District Court is now in session with the Honorable Lorraine C. Washington presiding.
Thank you. You may be seated. The court will call the case of the state of Michigan versus Megan LeBlanc, case number 21-00232.
Rachel, people.
Thank you. Assistant Public Defender Sandra White on behalf of Megan LeBlanc. You can state your name.
Megan LeBlanc?
Thank you. Hello, Ms. LeBlanc. You look better.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel better too.
Good. That's good. All right. All right, so we're here for a pretrial today, is that correct?
Yes.
We are, Your Honor, and I also wanted to follow up. The last time we were present, Ms. LeBlanc was asked to go test within 24 hours. And then I think 4 times a month after that, due to the court's concern of how she appeared last time, and I didn't know if that happened.
She said she did.
All right, whose case is this gonna be? All right, is Ms. Straub present?
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, Ms. Straub. Could you please do me a favor and wait? I have something here. Oh, this is a long time. Could you please do me a favor and check with Community Corrections to see if Ms. LeBlanc has been testing?
So she has tested March 22nd, March 28th, and April 2nd, all positive for THC, negative for any other substances.
That's a start.
She does have a medical marijuana card.
Yeah, I do have it. It's just, it's still in the mail.
I just submitted a letter to the court asking me to.
I didn't have after that. Enough marijuana card, right? This kind of situation before, but you bring such a, person that you needed to.
Unfortunately, a letter of necessity has not been written to this court yet, as I'm sure Your Honor knows.
All right, Ms. McDuffie, anything based on those results?
Your Honor, I could pick up a little bit of what was being said, but I think I was hearing Ms. White acknowledge that they know that they need to get a court letter of medical necessity in order for Ms. LeBlanc to be approved. The only other question I have is just that we were waiting on documents that she completed Oakdale successfully. We know that she was there, but we just needed some proof of what the outcome of her treatment, course of treatment was. Other than that, I think we're prepared to proceed with the pretrial. My understanding is that Ms. LeBlanc had been referred to a recovery court in Wayne County. And my notes from Mr. Lebo show that she, I think, met the criteria. I don't know if that actually means that she is accepted and ready to be enrolled there.
He sent me the intake, so all I have to do is finish it for 34. He sent me the intake last night, so I just have to finish it.
So Ms. White, does that mean she's been accepted or she hasn't even completed the screening process yet?
She hasn't completed the screening process yet, so we need to get an adjournment, but the 34th District Court requires a completed plea before the screening.
They require a plea before the screening?
Yes.
Interesting. Right, so where are we with the plea process, if there's going to be one?
She is going to plead to count two. She was successfully released from opium recovery. And so she is prepared to plead guilty with the agreement of a deferral of count two upon successful completion of drug treatment court. I stated that correctly.
That's correct. If she successfully graduated from a treatment court somewhere, then I would dismiss, or whatever APA might be here at that point in time. That might be 2-3 years from now, but she will be eligible to have that count dismissed at that point.
I don't think that's what Ms. White placed on the record.
Okay.
I think that you placed that on the record that she would have what is going to be what is currently the added count two. Because it was added late, it's not on my sheet. Count two is what, Ms. McDuffie? Is there an added count two already?
Oh yeah, there should be an amended complaint. Let's see. So Ms. LeBont's complaint, as of December, should have the OWI for count one and methamphetamine controlled substance use as count two.
Yes, I found it now.
Okay.
So I believe what the prosecutor is indicating is that she wants her to plead to count one and count two, and that count two would be dismissed upon successfully completing a recovery court program.
That is correct. I misspoke, Your Honor.
Thank you. And is that what you want to do today, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, please raise your right hand to be sworn. You okay?
Yes.
All right, do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
Thank you. You may lower your hand. Ma'am, it's my understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to count one of operating while intoxicated. That is a misdemeanor, and it carries a maximum penalty of up to 93 days and or $500 fine plus court costs. In addition to that, you'll be pleading to count two, which is also a misdemeanor. It's controlled substance use, methamphetamine, and that carries a maximum penalty up to 1 year in the Washtenaw County Jail. And I believe the fine is $500. I can't find the complaint in this file. Let me see if it's over here.
The OWI it's got a range of 100 to 500.
I already did that one. I'm
Oh,
looking at
sorry. The other one is 2,000.
up to $2,000 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that now?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, understanding that, is that what you want to do? You want to plead to both of them? And if you successfully complete the recovery court, then the count two would be dismissed and not on your record?
Yes.
Does she have priors?
In terms of OWIs, Your Honor? Or
In terms of controlled substance use?
I don't think so.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, go ahead.
That was the only time I'd ever been through that. Because I've been with you for the last 4 years, so it's one of the only two charges I've ever got. That I know of.
Ms. McDuffie, anything you want to say?
So We have an arrest in 2016 that was an OUID. That case ended up getting dismissed. I forgot, I looked into it, but I couldn't remember what exactly the issue was or why that ended up happening.
Okay.
Other than that, yes, I believe that is the extent of the history. I'm trying to see if there were any like concurrent things going on anywhere else. I don't think so.
All right, thank you. All right, I'm gonna go over some rights you have that you're gonna be giving up by entering into this plea. Please stop me if you have any questions or if you feel like you need to speak with your attorney again, okay? You have the right to have a trial by a jury, at which time you can call witnesses to speak for you. You can get an order signed by me to require that those witnesses come to court. You have the right to see, hear, and question any and all witnesses that are called against you. And you have the right to be a witness for yourself, or you could choose to remain silent. If you did choose to remain silent, the prosecutor couldn't comment on that. In addition to that, you have the right to be presumed innocent unless you're proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and do you understand you're gonna be giving up each and every one of them, and you're not gonna be having a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that what you wanna do?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. And do you also understand that there's no automatic right to appeal this decision? So the decision that you're making today, in all likelihood, is going to stick with you. Do you understand that part?
Yes, Your Honor.
And in addition to that, if you were on probation, parole, or bond on February 23rd, 2021, when this happened, you could be in violation of that if you're still on one. It sounds like you're not, but were you on any that you're still on right now? No, I need you to say that out loud for me.
No.
All right, thank you. And then finally, if you're not a US citizen, you could have immigration consequences. Are you a US citizen?
Yes.
To the charge of operating while intoxicated and controlled substance use, methamphetamine, how do you plead?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anyone promise you anything other than what we've placed on the record today to get you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone threatening you in any way, shape, or form?
No.
All right. So let's turn to the date of offense. On February 23rd of 2021, were you at the vicinity of I-94 and North Harris Street here in Ypsilanti Township?
Yes, Your Honor.
And at that time, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
And did you have alcohol? Were you under the influence of, wait 1 second. Were you under the influence of methamphetamine at the time that you were operating that motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you obviously were using it since you were under the influence of it, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
I find that there's a factual basis for both pleas that they have been willingly and knowingly made. Are you satisfied, Ms. McDuffie?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's fine.
Sentencing in this case will be on May 23rd, 2024 at 10 a.m. That should give you time to fill out the paperwork and be screened over at the, you say 34th District Court? Also, and you need to call the probation department. Do you have their phone number yet, Ms. LeBlanc? You've been going through a
I
lot.
believe I do.
All right. Miss, we'll put it on the paperwork before you leave, so you have it again, okay? Make sure you call them tomorrow after 9 o'clock, okay? All right. You're all set, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'll put it on Zoom unless I get some disturbing information otherwise from you. It'll be on Zoom, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Please keep doing well. We're trying to save your life. I hope you understand that.
This looks like I have some paperwork for you.
Oh, we need to go off YouTube.